I'm Simon Davis. I'm the Sales Director of Aqua Cooling. Aqua Cooling is a leading provider of cooling solutions globally into the industrial and data center markets. Traditional air conditioning systems within computer rooms rely on high volume of airflow throughout the data center to remove the heat required from the IT cabinets. With water cooling, this airflow is reduced dramatically and the heat is taken away much more effectively by water than air. Obviously the problem with that is you've got water on the back of the expensive IT equipment, which is where the leak prevention system plays its part.
I'm Graham McNally. I work for the University of Bath and I'm the Data Centre and Operations Manager. The data centres are critical to the business of the University of Bath and therefore it's important they keep running at all times.
The LPS works by creating a negative pressure within the water cooling system, and rather than pump the water to the cooling equipment and onto the back of the expensive IT equipment, we actually suck the water. Therefore, if there is a leak or a breach in the pipework, air is taken into our system rather than water being sprayed onto the back of the electrical equipment.
We've got 2 data centres on the campus and they look after all the business activities within IT, and they also have 2 high performance computing in the data centres.
And obviously with it being a constant negative pressure system, air is continually drawn in, allowing the system to operate without any reduction in capacity. Other rear door manufacturers do not use a leak prevention system and rely on a tape that senses the water and therefore would shut the water supply off if there is a leak. Obviously the horse has already bolted by this point and the damage has been done.
One of the reasons we looked at the rear door cooling is we can get more IT load within the cabinet, and that can be, we use variable valves on that, so it changes with whatever load we're putting in there. And it can be high density computing in there like the HPC.
The advantage of using the LPS and a water cooled based system allows you to use natural forms of cooling, so we can use river water, sea water, borehole water, or even cooling tower water, which allows you a much greater efficiency and in some data centres actually eliminate the use of refrigeration totally.
One of the major benefits we have for the LPS system is that it's very efficient, having the cooling medium very close to the IT load, and it reduces our electrical costs for running the data centre.
Data centre managers should really invest in the LPS system because it can, in most cases, reduce their insurance premiums, because most insurance premiums don't actually cover water damage, whereas with the LPS that is also incorporated. Energy efficiency against normal refrigeration cooling, and also the amount of uptime that is available, because with the LPS you can actually add to your normal resilience. So in our speak, rather than having n+1 or n+n, with the LPS you have n+1+1 or n+n+1.
One of the best benefits we've had with working with Aqua Cooling since we put the system in 6 years ago is that they've been very proactive on helping us push the efficiencies of the data centre. So we've increased the room temperature, that's enabled us to gain more free cooling throughout the year, and that's cut our electrical costs.
The leak prevention system is being used worldwide. North America, Europe, Middle East, Southeast Asia. Really has become a global product, and now entering the Chinese market as we are, we hope to push that even further. So winning the contract in the United States for a product based on natural river water cooling, and could be potentially the largest deployment of rear door cooling technology and leak prevention systems in the world, with maybe upward of 80 megawatts of cooling in total. So our partner company that we do a lot of work with in the data centre industry had previously gone and won an award for the Queen's Award for Innovation. So we thought, well, even being a small company, we could try our hand. So we applied and filled in the various forms, and were lucky enough to be selected to go through to the panel and eventually we actually won the award. I think we were maybe one of 35 companies that won the award this year. The day of the awards actually is quite a surreal moment, really. Coming up to the gates of Buckingham Palace and having asked people, excuse me, I need to go in there please. And we went into the throne room, or what used to be the throne room, where the initial reception happens. We then line up, we meet the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh, and then we go through to a bigger banqueting hall where we mingle with other people that have won different awards, not just the innovation but export and other awards, and we meet some of the royals. And it was a fabulous evening. Winning the award was a wonderful achievement for our company, having been selected to get the award for innovation, something that we've done ourselves. No one else in the world has done it. Was just a great feeling. And actually having that E badge on our product now for the next 5 years will be a major selling point, both home and the export market.